Happy Wednesday, traders. I am Matt. This is Jacey, and we're with Empire Algorithmic Trading, and we are here to give you your daily VWAP Vision Stock Talk.
It's where we use the best indicator on the market, the anchored volume weighted average price. It tells you clearly who's in control, buyers or sellers. So like I like to say, Matt, let's just get to it, shall we?
Let's get to it. Stock Talk.
Talk, talk. Well, Matt, happy Wednesday. I had a thing put together. I was like, I'm working on charts. I'm like, all right, we're gonna look at this, we're gonna look at that. And then Trump's announcement came through, and we're just gonna throw all that to the curb because none of it's gonna matter.
Yep.
Futures were getting absolutely crushed right off the initial reaction. Just straight up, this is one of the largest tax hikes in recent history. I think it's the largest tax hike since the World Wars. And those are reasonable tax hikes, right? This is unbelievable. The Orwellian nature behind it, calling it Liberation Day, is just it's just too much for me. So, to be honest with you, I'm pretty upset. I mean, I said yesterday that it's probably priced in, unless they do something completely unexpected, and I think they did something completely unexpected. One of the things I just took a quick look at, it was Trump confirms worst fears, right? So that's not at all what anybody was expecting. There was still hope and praying, and in my estimation, delusion that this is all just a negotiating ploy and a negotiating tactic. And I think, if anything, the last 3 months have shown is this guy means what he says. And so there is no grand strategy here. There is no third level or 3 degree chess, whatever that 3D chess is, right? It's just this guy is is off the freaking rails, man. This is insane. This is a massive, massive tax increase that
Mhm.
foreign countries are not paying. We are going to be paying this. And it
Yeah.
just blows my mind that even today, I don't even know if he said it today, but I saw a video of him saying they're going to be paying this. No, they're not. We're paying it when we bring these goods in. We have billions upon billions. I think I saw it's $100 billion a month is what this revenue is going to generate. That's an incredible tax on us, and it's just gonna trickle down, and it's gonna hurt everybody. And there's a reason why the markets are selling off. So
Well, and let's
that's
let's
my
talk about
that's my
that
little
for
tangent.
first. Let's
What was
talk
that,
about that
Matt?
for a second because I think a lot of people get confused about what a tariff is. So, let's just say I am a company in X country. It doesn't matter what country it is, and I produce a good. Now, there's two ways of that good entering into the United States. Either I directly ship it over and sell it, or I sell it to somebody else that has business in the United States who is then going to resell it. And those people are typically called importers. There's entire people that are importer business or the retailers that are purchasing that stock from there and shipping it over. One of the two of us are paying that tax. It's a tax that the US government is levying on that. One of the two of us. So if I'm company X in whatever country, either I absorb that tax or I raise my prices to go into the United States in order to cover that tax, right? Because let's be honest, a business is not going to just say, yep, I'm going to eat that tax and not pass it on to somebody else, right? Vice versa. If I'm an import business where my entire job is to bring in goods from another country, if they're not going to pay that tax because they're like, well, I don't ship to your country, so I don't want to pay that, then I have to. And I am the company that pays it. And same thing when I go to resell it to the American public, I'm not taking it in the teeth on that one. I am going to raise prices for the American public on it. So, yes, this tax is getting paid, but it's not getting paid by a foreign government. It's not getting paid by foreign people. It's getting paid by the businesses that make these goods and services that are being exported into the United States. And I think that's where there's a lot of confusion. They're going to pay. No, that country's businesses might pay some of it, or else it's going to be paid by a US business. That's it. It's one of the two.
Yeah, it's basically with the stroke of a pen, he just instituted a basically a 10% national sales tax.
Mhm.
because so much of our goods that we buy are imported. There's no way around it, and it's that is what it is. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It's a backdoor sales tax right now, and it's just shocking. I mean, I didn't think I could be shocked, to be honest with you, but after reading some of this stuff, and an additional 30%. So he's raising tariffs on Chinese products almost 70%.
Mhm.
That's just it's just unreal. It's unreal. I don't even know what to make of it. So but the good thing is we're gonna survive. We'll adjust. The
Yep.
market's gonna take a shit. And we've been in cash, right? So, you pay attention to the VWAP, you're already not, it doesn't matter. Who cares? Let the market sell off. I'm just shocked in like the Orwellian stuff is just crazy. It's just unbelievable to watch. But as far as the market goes, it's going to recover. It's just going to, delay a little bit. It might even recover tomorrow, man. I mean, it's going to open right near support. So, let's just take a look at some charts real quick, and let's take a look at the S&P and see kind of where we might want to find some support, right? So, last I saw, the S&P was down about 1.6%, which I think puts it probably right about down here. Well, let's just draw a line. Yeah, that puts it right at the lows. So tomorrow morning is going to be very important on what happens, right? The futures tonight are probably just going to continue to sell off. I think Nasdaq they stopped at 2.6%. I know the small cap Russell 2000 was down 2.4%. So it's going to be an ugly open, and it's just a matter of time before it bottoms. But where that is, nobody knows. So let's just say this blue line doesn't hold, right? We're gonna take out tomorrow's lows potentially here at 54.88. Where are we gonna start finding support? So our next stop is about 5,400, which is about 270 points lower, about 5%. Yeah, about 5% where we're at. Below that, this is the granddaddy right here. I believe this goes back to the high back in August of 23 when we broke out of that big range in October, and that launched this whole bull market. And so the granddaddy is going to be down here in the 5,300 range. So that's about 300 points, 50, yeah, about 300 points lower. So yeah, we'll see what plays. We'll see how it plays out tomorrow. But anything we were going to look at today is just a moot point. It's just going to get wiped out tomorrow. I was getting excited too because we were seeing some basis form, right? We were going to start watching Netflix because that's got a nice pattern going. We were going to watch Spotify because that one was starting to form a nice little pattern. Zscaler finding some support at its VWAP after a potential sell signal. So I was pretty excited about that one too. You got a series of higher highs, or a series of higher lows. This flat top here is concerning, so it would be nice to see that tighten up. But I have a feeling it's just going to be a pretty ugly day tomorrow. So we're just going to keep it short and sweet for Stock Talk tonight, and kind of sit back, let the dust settle tomorrow, and just reassess and see exactly what to do moving forward. But I'm just really glad I'm in cash. That's all I got to say.
Same. And just a quick little note on the global economy. These are American tariffs that are going into effect. There's a lot of countries out there that said, well, if that happens, we will reciprocate and also do more tariffs. Now, all of these stocks that we're looking at, very few of them only do business in the United States. These are global companies. And if the cost of doing business goes up globally in every country, it is going to have massive effects on everything. So when we talk about uncertainty, that's what we're talking about. When we talk about these companies aren't entirely sure what to do, because again, these valuations are very much based on good, sound business practices, principles, and estimating. If that estimating goes out the window because we don't know what the cost of doing business in every country is going to be for each of these different companies, that's the market uncertainty that we're seeing and could potentially see for the near-term future.
Yep. Yeah. Well, good thing we pay attention to the VWAP because this was well telegraphed.
Yep.
And actually I was looking at the red zones, right? We're right up on We're coming into the longest red zones that we have since 2019. The only zones that have been longer have been bear market territories. So we're coming right on that line where it needed to start coming alive. Otherwise, it's just like when a stock's going up. Every day
Mhm.
it doesn't hit a new high raises the probability that it's going to collapse, right? And every day we don't recover just increases the probability that we're going to see further downside selling. So we'll see that tomorrow. I am somewhat emotional about this, so yeah, I'm pretty upset. I'm kind of thinking, yeah, we're going to just see a bloody, and then the selling can cascade, right? Because now you're having losses. You're having people from. Let's take a look what that VWAP was. The one for potential support here. That's from the low of October of 2023. So we're talking for
1.5 years.
almost 2 full years, the average holder will all of a sudden be losing money. There's going to be people protecting themselves. So that's going to add to the potential sellers that are coming to the market. So as this thing goes further and further down, it's going to start snowballing. And so that's where you start getting that negative effect, which is why you never see total collapses right at the top. You usually see these big, nasty, wicked sell-offs as the sell-off continues. Then you see, because it's all those stop losses are starting to compile and more market participants are losing money and they're just starting to get out. And then it just snowballs effect. But then by that time, all the sellers are wiped out and then you just have nothing but buyers. So bring it on. It's just one faster way to a bottom. So let's get all the selling done and over with, get some certainty and start moving forward. So I like what you said about the certainty. Let's get that over with so we can start building a base and moving forward and we will. It's just
Yep.
going to be really painful for a lot of people in the meantime. And I feel for anybody that's relatively close to retirement that has any exposure to equities right now. It's gonna be pretty rough. You and I, we're a little lucky. We still have a little bit of time, but anyone within a couple of years, it's pretty unfortunate. So, oh well, it is what it is. That's what we're gonna do. So in the meantime, Matt, happy watching. We're not even doing any trading, just happy watching. Yeah.
Happy monitoring to you too, JC. Hopefully it's going well.
All right, buddy. Well, thank you everybody for watching. And where can they follow us, Matt?
So definitely on all social media platforms, our Facebook, our Instagram, X. We're also on Blue Sky. We're not the most active on there, but we do try to get some fun, different informational things going on there. Definitely follow us for the daily stock talks. That is on both Spotify, where please like and follow, and then also our YouTube, where you can watch us and actually get to see our beautiful faces on a big screen in front of you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button and like all the videos as well. If you want more information on who we are and what we do, go to VWAPvision.com, our website. That's VWAPvision.com. And if you'd like our algorithmic daily buy and sell signals, where we cut through a lot of the market noise and just get into what stocks are doing well, what aren't, and what we see as potential breakouts or potential sell-offs, subscribe on our Patreon. That's patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. For just a couple bucks a month, you can get access to all of that and also our educational videos if you're trying to figure out exactly how to use this model or how we use the model and how that might fit into your trading strategy. So again, patreon.com/Empire Algorithmic Trading. Otherwise, as Jacey and I always say, happy trading.
All right. See you, buddy. We'll talk to you in a little bit for Arrow review. All right. See you soon.
Yeah.
All right. Bye.
Happy Wednesday, traders, or should I say Liberation Day?
Oh
I
God, don't
am
even
Matt.
no. Fuck off. Just no. Keep going. But Jesus Christ,
All right, let me start
this
again.
is stock talk, and let's just get to it. As we yeah, gee. No, we're keeping that. I fucking love that. I love
Oh,
it. We're
do,
keeping
do
that.
that as a blooper at the end.